Hello everyone, I am JoeHova. Welcome back to Automation Empire. In the last episode, we were able to open up and unlock overhead cranes. We're up to almost 2,000 kilograms in a 3-month period. It's time to go to the next generation of factory. We're going to do that right over here on iron. So let's get started. We've got some money going. Let's just get started with our track system here, which we still require. And we're going to snake it around from the back to the front. So let's do that. Like so. Picking up those two. Then we'll come around to this guy here. Now, do these line up? Oh man, it appears they do. That's nice. Nice and rare, I should say. Okay, and then we'll snake around this way. So with that being said, let's see if we can put all of our little dumpers on here. There you go. One for you. I like how those lined up. That's nice. This guy here and that guy there. Okay, they're going to have power. So let's give them one of these guys. Try to hit as many as I can. Got 3 of them in there. There you go, with 1 pole. Excellent. Okay. The next generation of factory. So, we're going to have 2 of these. So basically it's double what we had before. And we were, what I think, 4 wide on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. We did 5 wide. So we're going to need 6. This is going to be 8 wide. So let's do it here. We'll put it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll give it a strong 10. So that's an 8 by 10 factory right there. Let's go ahead and open up the wall so we can get some trains coming in here, right? Do a little bit of tracky track. There we go. Pop that guy right there. And we'll turn it this way in case the trains get extra long. Now we're going to do a large container right in the middle. And we're going to let it vacuum up that stuff right here. There we go. Okay, so let's start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. So let's give a train cart with 5. Excellent. You can see this thing also needs power. So we'll drag one of these guys out right there. And now the factory has power. Okay, so next step in the chain of events is a transfer tube. Plop that guy right there and right there. We'll do 1 here, 1 there. Which seems odd, I know. But we'll see what we're doing here. Let's see, we'll go out. We need 3. 2, 2, and 1. Okay, and then we'll put these guys on. So that and that. That and that. You will skip every 1. No, you'll do every 2. You'll do every 1. I think that's correct. We shall see. Okay, then we're going to go with our foundries here. Okay. And you can see 1, 2. I can only do 2 on each side. It's kind of a bummer, but I think I'll make it work. I don't know if the factory can even handle that much of it, to be honest with you, but we're going to try. Okay, so that guy, yeah, that works. We'll put him out here and him out there. We'll do a long transfer tube between them. There we go. And then we'll put this guy straight in. That one right there. And we'll give them this little overhead crane here. And it's going to skip one. There we go. Alright, so we'll have furnaces coming out. Now, because we have overhead cranes, and I only want 2. I think I only want 2. Let's see. I could really do 4. These will be a little slower. These 2 in the middle would be the best. And if this factory was 10 wide instead of 8, I could do this actually perfectly. So I'll tell you what I need to do. I think you know what I need to do. And what makes this game great is the fact that you could just demolish it, get all your money back. That's what I'm going to do, because we're going to do this right. So here we start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wide, 10 deep. Excellent. We'll throw our door on there, like so. Put in our tracks. Same as before. So we're pretty much building the same thing we did before here. That guy right in the middle, blammo. And then we'll do our pickup tuber. Start filling that guy up. One each of those. Big long daddy on the outside. Throw down that guy there, and these here. And then 2, 2, and 1. Right there. You every 2. You skip every 1. Alright, and then we'll throw some furnaces down. Excuse me. Okay, so they're good. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And you will have this guy going straight in. Both sides. 2 and 1. Alright, you skip every 2. You skip every 1. Awesome. Now, we will have basically 4 of these lifts. So this one will be centered, that one will be centered, that will be centered, and this one will be centered. So we'll make those go out first. And we only need 12, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, can't even get 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's just do 10. That'll be fine. 10. 10 and 10. And then a regular old thingy. Oh, I won't be able to do 10. I'll show you why here in a second. Okay, let's not get in a hurry with that. So this should really be a 10 by 12. Because we have to do this. We got to do 2, 2, and 1. 2, 2, and 1. Right. And then get that guy there. And again, we're not giving these a priority because we don't want drones coming in there. Alright, so you, on this side, they just do every crate. So basically we're just pushing all of these things over to the active conveyor. There we go. So those guys will fill up. Now we got to put our windows, excuse me, our windows to the world in. Right there, right there, right there, and right there. Excellent. So from the outside of the factory, you can see we just have these windows here. Now what we need to do is create some drop-off points, also known as pit stops. So let's do that. Let's turn around the other way, actually, because I may end up having another road come out this way. We'll see. Do a pit stop there. Oh, look at that. That just fits perfect. Okay, so none, you're going to be coal. Low priority. None, coal, low. None, coal, low. And none, coal, low. Excellent. Okay. This guy's going to be the worst, but we'll get to that in a second. So what I want to do in the meantime is go ahead and put down these guys. So there's 1, 2. You know what, though? Let's not do that. Let's fill up each one by themselves. This is a little different than I did it last time, but I think this will work just fine. Okay, each one of these have a low priority as well, because they will require drones until I can get those overhead cranes for the pickups, which we're not there yet. All right, so now what do? Well, we go into the overhead crane, and we do a drop-off, but you can see it's not working because I don't have a crane yet. So let's run our cranes. So we'll run this all the way back to here. This is the first one. And it doesn't quite hit it properly, which is fine. These are not permanent by any stretch of the imagination. And let's get it about right there. We'll turn it back here. And then we'll do a drop off. And then here we'll do pickups. And then we'll give it some carts. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So as you can see, they'll come in, they'll grab it, hit the end of it, come back around, and they'll lay it down on these individual things right here. Then we just have to wait for a truck to come by, ready for some storage. And it's really that simple. That's all we got to do there. So let's do it for the others. Okay, we'll do a drop off here. And our pickups there. Now, again, we're still kind of stuck on drones, and that's kind of a pain in the butt at this point. But we're doing what we got to do. All right, we'll do it for this guy as well. Now, obviously, these things could look better. I don't have as much OCD as a lot of people that I know. But this works for me. It's kind of temporary anyway. Okay, drop down. And then the pickup. Excellent. And we'll do the same thing for the last one down here. But this guy has also got a secondary purpose that we haven't discussed yet. And that's research. We know we got to do research on coal. Not a ton of it, but some. And so I'm going to have to figure out a way to do that as well. And right now we'll have to do that with train car. Or not train car, I'm sorry, but mine cart. So this last one will not get as much material because I'll be using it, but we're still going to have it set up just in case whenever I'm ready to stop using it. Alright, so as you can see, that's all going. So let's go ahead and get some more drones. We're going to need those. Lots of drone bays there. Because we got to keep these guys moving. And they've got a lot of area to cover. I mean, look at this. We've got empty trucks over here. We got empty trucks over here. We got empty trucks over here. So we could use a lot of drones for this. So the only thing I could have done about this factory was make it a little bit deeper, but you can see we're not using anywhere near what we could be, and we're at 2,000. Did that open anything for me? Nope, that was 3,000. That one's 4,000. All right, that one's 2,000. No, that one's 6,000, sorry. 9,000. So as you can see, we're going to have to ship a lot of stuff. So our next goal looks like it's going to be 3 and then 4,000. But we also have to get this coal. So what we're going to do for that is simply this. Boy, I'll tell you what. Okay, let's do this a little bit differently than I was anticipating. We'll just come out right here. We'll put a vacuum unit right there. Tank. The only problem with that is that when this thing's filled up, that's not going to run at all. We need more trucks. Yes, indeedly we do. Okay, I think what I'm going to do then is get rid of one of these pit stops and one of these guys. Not both. Calm yourself. but one, and we'll go ahead and put the road in. Because I'm going to redo this factory as well. And hopefully that just means more trucks for here. Because we'll only stop one truck there. And I didn't put any things on here because I'm a dummy. There we go. Now we can start filling those boys up. And let's see, some of these there is a strong desire to do stuff like this, and I think I will because I want to speed up my truck interval. There we go. That used a lot of research points, but that'll mean more trucks, and more trucks means more shipment. It's really as simple as that. You can see all these things are getting filled up. That means now I'm getting coal filled up in there as well. Ah, forgot about this part. So, drop that out. Put in a conveyor that turns to the left. And I do that by holding down the left mouse button and dragging. And then we'll put this guy right there. So that way we have a place for our empty boxes to go. Good. Now, we'll put a dumper right off the front of this guy. Like so. Give a minecart track, which of course it doesn't line up. Why would it? Ah, you bastard. You bastard. Okay, it's gonna have to come out one more. Gonna have to come out one more. Just nothing I can do about it. That's just the way it lines up. Up, 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 up. No, no, no. What are you doing? Go. You there. And then we'll throw a door down here. Right there. We'll put ourselves a little cart path. Like so. Right. And from this side, we will suck up the volume there, put another tank. Extender, another tank, and hopefully I got it far enough away from the wall. Right, put this guy in here. Of course I didn't. Oh. Sometimes I hate being a moron. Just stretch it out there. Give it 2 carts. I think I can fill up both of them. It only has 1. Yeah, 'cause we're not really emptying that fast enough. Here we go. Okay. It's going to take a while. I mean, I've got it on the extreme side. So, anyway. Vacuum it up. And that means we're going to have to get rid of this guy. After I claim it, of course. Doink. Move him over here. Give it a little bit of power. And away we go. Now, the only thing that's going to really screw me up here is the fact that I've got a full load over here. So I've got to get more trucks coming here That means I've got to get more drones knocking those things out. And because I'm so spaced out, it just is going to require a ton of drones. I mean, that's just all there is to it. So let us take that and that. Get a couple more drone bays. Tons of drones. And of course the hope is that we can keep these trucks coming. Keep them filled up. We got a steady line of them. Now if I was smart, which I'm not, I would have done it on this first one. But we are shipping out a bunch of crap. You can see we're almost at 3,000. We should be hitting 3,000 for the month pretty quick. We are shipping some materials, buddy. Straight up. Now, what I could do also is put a second road in here to make that faster. I say I should or could. Let's see that I could. Yeah, I could kind of do it like that. I don't really know that I want to do that, though. I mean, although this factory is keeping up, look at that. I mean, we can't even keep trucks loaded, and we're at maximum trucks right now. Got a ton of drones just waiting around. Yeah, we're going to go well over 3,000 here. Even this little crappy iron factory is still doing great. Of course, we could still use some more drones. Although, as you can see, we've got a lot there. And this guy just hasn't gotten anything yet. There we go. So you can see the research just doesn't keep going because I can't keep these full enough. Could do for now. Let's do this. Instead of moving it that way, let's double up, because I want to get this research done. Get it off my plate, so to speak. So we'll put it like that. That way, I'm feeding this with 2 refineries instead of just 1. And in fact, you know what? Let's feed it with 3. We'll skip every one. So we'll still be putting something down this line, but not a ton. Most of it will be going toward our research. But as you can see, our skyhooks are still full of material. Drones are working it. And we got more empty trucks coming in. So everything's coming up Millhouse. Now we just got to wait for this research to get up so I can get these things done. But that's about all the time I have for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. So far, so good. We've got our coal factory up, a little iron factory. I think in the next episode, we might go ahead and tear down this iron factory, get that thing up and moving. And this will really get us where we're going forward. So if you like this, hit that like button, maybe subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, if you'll go ahead and hit that follow, I'd appreciate that. Also, go over to Twitter and follow me on Twitter. I go ahead and I put out whenever I'm going to stream or things like that. Love to start a community. If you guys have any comments, please leave those as well. Until next time, my name's JoeHova, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.